Let's begin in standing. Standing tall and taking deep, deep breaths. Shoulders are relaxed, the neck is long. Breathing full and taking time to exhale slowly. Begin shoulder rolls, slowly looping it out. Breathing. And we'll do both directions. Next is painting the house. The wrists drape as the arms lift, and you press through the palms as the arms glide down. Continue the flow, stretching the wrists, activating the forearms. Still standing tall and breathing deep as we take this flow. Weave the fingers together and then press up through the palms. Bend and extend the arms numerous times. Take a standing twist to the right, wrapping the arms around the hips, squaring the hips forward and opening the chest. Come back to center, lift the arms. Standing twist, opposite side. Unwind from the twist, lift the arms overhead, and then take a forward bend. Flatten the back and stand up, taking some half sun salutes. Keep the back as long as you can, maybe bend the knees. Really flatten the back before lifting up. Repeat. And go ahead and place the palms firmly on the mat, walk back, and take a nice long downward dog. Long spine, toned legs. It is okay to have the knees bent. Bring the feet back a little bit and then roll to plank. Keep the legs firm. Take a long downward dog, keep the feet back, and repeat rounds of plank. And breathing and moving with nice rhythm and enjoying the flow, building strength in the core and staying active in the legs. Put the knees down, lower all the way. Inhale, easy cobra. Using just the back strength, lower and lift with grace. Repetition. And breathing and flowing smoothly. Take full cobra. Keep the arms a little bit bent. And again, tuck the chin, roll up to cobra. Still using the back strength, but also including the arms, not excessively. Bring the hands lower, then lift to up dog. Thighs lift, heart opens. Draw into the core, hips high, downward dog. Deep breath. Take a little hop to the top of the mat, half lift, and then fold. Walk back. Let's try that again. Use your core. Draw into the navel. Walk or jump up, half lift and fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Standing pose, Samastitihi. And hands in prayer. Let's workshop the chair a little bit. You can keep the hands in prayer or go really low and lift the arms, whatever is working for you. Swing the arms back, feel open in the chest, and then come back to the original form. Swan dive over the legs, And walk back. Plank pose. Side plank. Lift out of the shoulder. Stack the legs or have the knee down. Without rushing, switch sides. Option to add a push-up. Side plank. You strengthen the side thigh and hips to lift out of the shoulder. And without rushing, come back to center. And if you like, add a push-up. With the option of the extra vinyasa, opening the heart towards the sky. Hips high, downward dog. Deep breath. Jump to the top of the mat, half lift, and fold over the legs. Walk back. Let's do it again. Let's workshop the jump. Use the core, lift the navel, jump lightly, half lift and fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Standing pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, standing twist to the right. Come back to center, arms up. Standing twist to the other side. Come back to center, arms up. Hands to prayer. We're going to do a chair twist. If you can, bend the knees deeply. It is okay to bend a little bit and just hold the low back. Otherwise, you take the elbow hook and the hands are in prayer. Deep breath. And switch sides. Very smooth. Come back to center and walk back and take the vinyasa. Or you could just go right to down dog. That's fine. Option to add an extra dip, and then hips high, down dog. Light step up, warrior one. Take 3 rounds of the bow, either bracing the thigh or touching near the heel. Along the spine, you're using the strength of the back and the navel drawing in, fully activating the core. After a breath more in the pose, we're going to adjust into a raised runner's twist. So center the back heel and open up in the chest, twisting to the right so the chest turns toward the front leg. Deep breath. Glide back, center position, and if you like, add vinyasa or go right to down dog. Either is fine. Extra dip as an option. You're only doing that extra push-up if you can breathe smooth. Left side, warrior one. 3 rounds of our flow. Graceful movement. Flowing like a smooth ocean tide. Very consistent. Come on down when ready. Take that nice twist. Open in the chest, open in the shoulders. Breathe. Release from the stretch. Add the flow. Up dog. Extra push-up if you like. Down dog. Little hop to the top of the mat, half lift, and fold. Chair pose to standing. Hands to prayer. And sit low into the chair. Twist to the left this time. Deep breath. Switching sides. We're staying open in the chest. The spine is long as best you can. Come back to center, and then walk back to downward facing dog. If you like, add in up dog or cobra, or just stay in down dog. That's where we'll all meet back anyway. Light step, right foot, warrior two. You want the front foot in line with the back inseam and the knee stays open. The hips are level. You take warrior lift, abdomen in, and then side angle, still with the core in. Now take warrior lift or a deeper reverse warrior. And side angle, basic form or deeper form. Hands come up and then stretch the wrists back to warrior two. Move through the flow, take downward dog with the option of adding in the extra back bend, cobra or up dog. Opposite foot steps up. Warrior two. Warrior lift, navel in. Side angle, basic form. Reverse warrior, navel draws in. Side angle, deeper form. And come on back up to warrior two. Glide down and transition to downward facing dog, lifting the hips high, lifting out of the shoulders, lengthening the spine. Next is plank, then the knees lower. Put the elbows down and tone the legs. Hips drop shoulder level, elbow plank. Deep breath. Switch to Sphinx pose. Thighs down, chest lifts. The arms could be a little wider if the chest feels tight or the low back. Otherwise, we're hanging out here with the option of lengthening the arms, which opens the chest further. Do this if it feels good. You should only upgrade stretches if it's working for you, working for your breath. Very good. Release. Maybe clean the dust off your hands if you're practicing outside. Inhale, cobra. Lower. And again, tuck the chin, roll the cobra. Hold a little bit. Breathe. And come on down. Lift legs and chest. Take the arms out to side or do basic locust if you don't have the room or if it doesn't feel good on your neck and shoulders. Otherwise, this is very good for muscle tone. Release. Then holding the ankles, switching to a nice bow pose. Inhale, lift. Find the level that works for you. If you're feeling very open, lift high. If you want to do it lightly, that's perfectly fine. Stay with the breath. Bow pose is good for the digestion as well as a great stretch for your spine and chest and shoulders. Release. Then take one more locust with the option of extending the arms. It's a very strengthening variation. Of course, you'd be welcome to rest if you prefer. And when you're ready, release. And take downward dog. The breath is full and deep. And you can sway. Knees come down and take a little lateral cat, swaying side to side. From here, we'll switch to sitting on the heels or an alternate seat if you need. Stretch one arm across, try and keep the shoulder low. Breathe and switch sides. When you're done with both sides, lift the arms and take a reverse prayer. Knit the core, small ribs in, long spine, tips of the elbows lifting. This is a great release on the arms. We'll segue right into a twist, twisting to the right. Deep breath, nice deep stretch. Chest and shoulders open on both sides. Switching sides. Nice deep seated twist. Breathe as effectively as you can. Release from the twist. And let's go ahead and bring the legs out from underneath. Take a square pose where you stack ankle in front of opposite ankle and stretch forward. Relax shoulders, neck, and head. Start with a little bit of a stretch and sink down lower if it's working for you. If this is too much on the knees, back off of course, but if you can go deep into it, it's a great way to release the glutes and open the hips. Keep breathing deep and enjoy the stretch. Lift up, straighten out the legs, maybe massage above and below the knees just for a moment, and then switch sides. Opposite foot in front. You make a square base, so it's ankle in front of knee, and then stretch forward into that. It can be easy to tense up in the neck and shoulders in a pose like this. Try and relax that area, as well as the spine and the hips. You focused on deep breathing, very full inhale, a smooth, slow exhale. Release from the pose. Legs in front. Sitting bones back, arms lift, sit very tall. And stretch. Reach forward through the heart. Relaxing, again, shoulders, neck, and head. It's a great stretch for the spine as well as the posterior leg muscles. Toes are working back equally. And you're breathing. Deep inhale, very expansive. You feel more of a stretch. Long, smooth exhale. You really let go. Physical tension, letting go in the mind as well. Continue the rhythm of the breath. Very good. Release from the pose. And we're going to sit in a nice cross-legged seat for a brief meditation. Close the eyes and sit tall. And take this time just to be, and to be very relaxed. Coming back to the body. Deep breath. Let's conclude our practice with 3 ohms. Inhale. Om. 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 Namaste.